Are you ready to align with the biggest cosmic shifts of 2025 and completely transform your life and business? My friends, this year is packed with powerful energy, a numerological 9 year round of completion, the major outer planets making some serious moves, and even the north and the south nodes are shifting. Translation: the universe is setting up the stage for you to let go of anything that's no longer serving you and boldly step into the life and the business and the family and the relationships, absolutely everything that feels not only successful to you on paper, but also feels deeply fulfilling within your soul. Oh, and hey, if we haven't met yet, I'm Anita, your soul strategist and success coach. I'm here to empower you to create a life and business that's authentic, aligned, and abundant, what I like to call soulful success, by blending science, strategy, and spirituality. Before we dive in, I'd love to invite you to join my Muse paper. It is my monthly newsletter or muse-driven guide to inspiration and growth so that you can nourish your mind, lift your spirit, and ignite your inner spark. If that sounds good to you, the information is in the episode description, and I can't wait to welcome you into our community. And of course, if you are looking for a deeper transformation this year and you would love for me to be your coach to help you take that bold steps in your life and your business, I'd love to connect with you. So check out the link in the episode description to apply for coaching, and let's create your authentic version of success together. And now, without further ado, let's get into breaking down the biggest cosmic shifts of 2025, and more importantly, how you can work with them to create success on your terms. Let's dive in. So let's start from the top and talk about why 2025 is going to be such a big deal. As I alluded to, it's a numerologically speaking, a 9 year. We're going to get into the significance of what that means in a second. But also, it's the outer planets, the ones that move incredibly slowly and they're so super powerful. They are, a lot of them, making some shifts into new signs, which basically heralds a lot of energy, a lot of new energy, a lot of fresh energy. And that's signaling new cosmic lessons as well as opportunities for growth. So basically, bottom line, major shifts. All right. Now, the whole purpose of me making this video is, full disclosure, I'm not an astrologist, but I absolutely love astrology. I geek out on all things personal development, self-help, and spirituality. So astrology to me holds a lot of keys when it comes to energy. And so if we understand these energies, we can better work with them, because 2025 is going to be a year of bold action, of deep transformation, and fresh opportunities to realign your life and business. So if you can understand what these energies are, and better yet, how to work with them, then they can really serve you and act as a powerful catalyst in your own personal growth and transformation, whatever that looks like for you this year. Let's start from the top and talk about the numerology of 2025. So when we're taking a look at the numerology of 2025, we're taking a look at the number 2025, and we are reducing it to a single number. So 2 plus 2 plus 5, right? 2025 equals 9. So we're entering a 9 year, and 9 represents completion or transformation. It's your chance to let go of outdated habits, beliefs, or relationships that are no longer aligned with your soul purpose or your purpose. So think of it as this year is clearing that slate to prepare you for the new beginnings, the fresh beginnings that start when the cycle goes to 1, which is your 2026 year. So this is going to be the year of deep transformation, big shifts, lots of release, lots of exit energy. Of course, all to benefit you in the long run, although it might seem tumultuous and hard during some times of 2025. So that is one of the reasons why this year is going to be incredibly transformational. It is a 9 year. It is a year of wrapping up loose ends and getting rid of baggage that is no longer coming with you for the ride. So as I mentioned, I am not sharing this information with you out of a need to create or incite fear, but rather understanding, and how can you use this to prepare and support your transformation ahead. So in terms of how we can work with this energy, the first thing I would say is this is a wonderful time to step back and reflect. Reflect on all aspects of your life, whether it be your life, whether it be your business, whether it be how you're showing up professionally, in your friendships, in your health, in your relationship to yourself and your loved ones, in your family, in your community, whatever. Do a life audit or inventory and really get clear and honest about what is working for you right now and what is not, what is maybe keeping you stuck or no longer serving you. And of course, once you have this awareness, the next thing that I would recommend is that you engage in some release activities. So, letting go of the habits, letting go of the fears, letting go of the relationships or things that are just keeping you stuck and not helping you realize your ultimate potential or your ultimate goals that you have for yourself. Remember, the energy is primed for release. So, why not leverage that energy and use that opportunity to do it proactively rather than react to the universe working in your favor? And last but not least, how we can use this energy to support our growth and transformation is to reimagine, to start dreaming about that next chapter, which is going to start in 2026, your 1 year, the start of a brand new cycle. What would that look like from your life, from your career, from your health, all of the things? What feels aligned, exciting, and abundant? Spoiler alert, this is what I'm extremely passionate about as a soul strategist and success coach. So if you want some support in doing this inventory and figuring out the release and reimagining and realizing that potential that feels authentic, aligned, and abundant, what I call soulful success, get in touch with me. I'd love to hear from you, and maybe we can chat it out over a call. So let's move on to the next shift that I want to share with you that is actually happening on January 11th. So, January 11th, the North and South nodes are changing and they're moving away from an Aries and Libra axis to a Virgo and Pisces axis. Now, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, I'm going to dumb it down for you right now because, again, it's not so much the details, it's the impacts that we're worried about, right? So, when I say the nodes, the lunar nodes are actually points on the moon and they represent your cosmic destiny and purpose. Each one of us has our very own north node and south node. So the south node shows the patterns that we're ready to release, and the north node is our destiny point. It's where we're being called to grow. So check your own birth chart to that you can get for free online to figure out what your own personal north node and south node are. However, what I'm referring to right now is our collective energies. It's the energies that are in the sky. So the lunar nodes are now shifting from the axis of north and south node axis of Aries and Libra, and they're moving towards Virgo and Pisces, which are entirely different energies. So in January, the north node is going to be shifting into Pisces, and the south node, or what we're being actively called to release, is going to be shifting to Virgo. So this is all about moving away from perfectionism or control or the need to always be right and overanalysis, very Virgo type energies, to embracing more Piscean type energies, which is being more creative and being more intuitive and also being more compassionate and emotionally grounded or connected. So this is a shift from doing it all perfectly to just allowing yourself to be. How many of you have a hard time just being versus doing? I can certainly attest that I fall into this bucket. That is something that I'm actively working on this year. And the energy of 2025 is ripe to support me in this transition, which is going to be so wonderful for our own personal growth when we start dissociating ourselves from the need to having all the answers, doing everything correctly, micromanaging and controlling everything with so much rigidity and resistance, to just allowing things to be and to co-creating with the universe and surrendering and detaching and enjoying the present moment for what it is. So how can we work with this energy? Well, for one, we can lean in more to our intuition and let our intuition lead us rather than micromanaging or overthinking every decision. Could we just maybe learn to trust our gut and, better yet, allow our gut to lead us once in a while? Second thing I would say is, can we release the need to be perfect and just start before we're ready? Because progress is better than perfection. And if we're waiting for things to be perfect, we're never going to do them. Case in point, this video, I'm sure, is far from perfect. In fact, maybe in the future, I will look back at it and cringe. However, if I tried to make everything perfect, it would never come out and maybe never ever impact you or reach you. So I need to put my need for showing up and delivering value and creating impact over my need to be perfect and just get it going. And also, this energy is perfect to embrace and practice compassion. Piscean energy is very emotional, it's very sensitive, it's very grounded, and it really supports unlocking compassionate and kindness in yourself and also for other people. So, can we be kinder to ourselves and give ourselves more grace and eliminate that need for perfectionism? And in so doing, just show up authentically flaws and all, unapologetically, just show up as who you really are. And that gives people space to show up as who they really are. All right, so let's get on to the next big shift of 2025, and that is all about Pluto. Pluto is a deep, slow moving planet of personal power and transformation. And last year it was wobbling between Capricorn, where it's been for a long time, and Aquarius. But now in 2025, or for 2025 onwards till about 2044, it's going to be staying in Aquarius. So Pluto has officially transited to Aquarius, where it will be there for a very long time. And Aquarian energy is the energy of innovation. It's the humanitarian energy. It's an energy of community. It's the energy of progress. And so when we're putting the deep personal power and transformation energy of Pluto with Aquarius, what we can expect is moving away from rigid, authoritative, or disciplinarian type of structures that was very symbolic of Pluto in Capricorn, and moving to a much more lighter energy that embraces collaboration, embraces the we, embraces collective empowerment. Also, a deep period of innovation. So we might see some rapid, fast movements towards innovation. And so again, how we can work with this energy is this year is going to be an energy where we need to embrace innovation. We might need to try things differently. Doing the same things over and over again is going to give you the same results. So this energy is really prime for us for trying new things, using new technologies or systems that align with our goals to help us get where we want to get. It's also going to be a great time for us to find our tribe. And maybe it's because we're authentically showing up through our nodal shifts, but this is going to help us connect with communities that really inspire us and align with our values. And it's also going to help us redefine success. So success is no longer top down dictated, but it's bottom up. What's going to work for me? What's going to work for we? That is the energy of this Pluto in Aquarius, right? So we're going to let go of those external markers of success, and we're going to create a definition that works for the collective, every single person versus what somebody's telling us we should be going for. Another amazingly powerful transit that's going to be happening this year around the time of March 30th is Neptune moving into Aries. And this is all about turning our dreams into big action. So Neptune, the planet of dreams, big dreams, is moving from spiritual Pisces, a place where it really jives and works well, into Aries. And Aries is a big, brave, bold energy. It's all about the energy of doing the work, taking the big, bold action. It's all about action. So this is your time to stop dreaming and to start doing. So it's about turning your visions or turning into your dreams into reality. And that, of course, requires courage and boldness. And Aries energy really supports the movement from dreaming to doing with action or through action. So this energy is powerful when we're trying to close out a year and start a brand new chapter. This energy is really going to help support us in taking that bold action, right? Starting before we're ready, creating a platform where we can continue to grow, even if it's taking small steps at a time, having them build momentum, right? Getting the courage, getting the confidence through action, finally moving from a place where we're just dreaming about something to actually doing something. And in order to do that, obviously, we must face our fears. So this energy is going to be very helpful for us to address and face our fears. We can use this energy to step outside of our comfort zone and really get brave. Last but not least, this energy is perfect for manifesting our dreams, because manifesting is so much more than just seeing a vision board. I have a video for that, by the way, or thinking about what you want or dreaming about what you want. It's about taking aligned and inspired action towards it every single day. So think about what's that one dream that you're holding on to. This energy is really going to help you to take steps towards that, to face your fear, to take those steps, to build your courage and confidence and create the momentum. So as we're letting go of the things that are no longer serving us, we're also making way and making those big dreams turn into reality through action. And that is what Neptune moving into Aries as of March 30th is all going to be about. So next up, I want to talk about Jupiter moving into Gemini in late May. So Jupiter is a planet of expansion. It's a planet of growth, of amplification. And so anytime the planet Jupiter moves into a sign, it's going to amplify the attributes of the sign. So as Jupiter moves into Gemini, Gemini is associated with learning, it's associated with curiosity, it's associated with connection, being intellectual. It's very an intellectual sign. It's also a very connected sign. They like to form partnerships and relationships and really get to know people, Geminis. So when Jupiter is moving into Gemini, this is our chance to expand our horizons and to be really curious and to lean into curiosity and to dive into what excites us from a learning and growth perspective, and also establish some really deeper connections with people. So, once again, let's talk about how we can use this energy to support our own growth and transformation this year. And first and foremost, how about using it to learn something new, to finally take the plunge and maybe invest in a course or read a book or listen to a podcast or go even deeper into your journey of learning about something that truly lights you up and inspires you, and whether that be learning a new skill or just getting mastery in a new topic. What is something new that you can use? What is something new that you can explore? What is something new that you can learn about, right? So learn something new this year. Another thing is network intentionally. So, as I mentioned, Geminis are all about connection. And so, this is about building those deeper relationships through great communication. How can you enhance your communication? But also, how can you build relationships with people who inspire you and uplift you? And remember, we talked about earlier transits really supporting us finding our tribe of people or finding those like minded people. So, this is a very complementary energy that helps us to build our network intentionally with people that we want to grow with, the people that we feel aligned and inspired by. And of course, that's going to be wonderful to support our own growth and self development as we move through the year. And one of my favorites, dream bigger. That's right. So, Jupiter is all about expansion and growth, and it's a very optimistic and beautiful energy. So, we can use this time to really set bold, ambitious goals and be very curious about how we're going to approach them and learn new things in service of them and network and build connections with people in service of them. So, this is also really, really wonderful energy. Alrighty. So, this goes hand in hand with the next shift that I want to share with you, and that's all about the planet Uranus, which is also a planet of change and innovation. And that too is also going to be moving into Gemini in early July. So this is all about innovation and connection. Uranus is all about breakthroughs, transformations, right? And again, Gemini is all about communication. It's all about learning. It's all about technology. It's all about connection. How are we connecting to people? So this is going to be or spark a revolution in terms of how we think and how we connect and how we create. So we can again work with this energy by being curious and trying new things and staying open to new ways of embracing innovation to support us in our growth and our learning and our ability to connect with one another. We can use this energy to support the way that we communicate with one another. So experiment with communication. Maybe we can try new ways of sharing our voice, whether it's through writing or speaking or creating content. There might be, again, evolutions or breakthroughs when it comes to technology like AI and helping us communicate with one another. It's a great time to stay flexible and being open to new ideas and opportunities, because there's going to be some profound shifts in the way that we connect and communicate and learn with one another. And of course, we can use this opportunity to think big, right? How can we use those breakthroughs to our advantage and look at these challenges from a fresh, innovative perspective? Because these breakthroughs are going to happen. So do we want to resist them? Or do we want to embrace them in service of our own personal growth and transformation? We made it to the end, my friends. Here is the bottom line. 2025 is your year to release what's holding you back and step boldly into your next chapter. And everything that's going to happen in 2025 is going to be in service of that vision. If you know what those energies are, you can work to support your own growth, or you can actively resist it and be a victim to it instead. What would you rather choose? So whether that's redefining your personal life, scaling your business, or pursuing a completely new direction, this year's shifts are here to guide you towards transformation. If you enjoyed the content today, I invite you to join my newspaper. It's my monthly newsletter. It's your muse-driven guide to inspiration and growth, so that you can nourish your mind, lift your spirit, and ignite your inner spark. And hey, if you are looking for a deeper transformation and more personalized guidance, I'd love to support you as your life or business coach. And there's lots of different ways that we can work together. So I would just invite you to hop onto a call with me and we can get to know each other a little bit better and explore if we would be a great fit. And last but not least, if this video resonated with you, please be sure to like, subscribe, or share this content. Please comment below with the biggest takeaway that you got from this video and what else you might wish to see from me moving forward. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.